Welcome back to High School Hoops right here on Seven Mountain Sports Network, where we are at Bowling Green High School for our fifth game of the evening of the day. It is the State Farm Classic High School Basketball Tournament. It is sure to be fun as we are getting ready to watch the Lady Panthers of Russellville take on the Lady Scotties of Glasgow. I am sitting here with Sean Big Hemp Hampton. Alongside me is Ryan, the Professor Dearbone, and we are looking for a great game.
We are, and this is going to be, this is a quick turnaround for the Lady Scotties who we saw last night go down to Bowling Green. And for them, you have to have a short memory, and even shorter memory than most times.
Yes.
Most times you get a couple days to process a loss, think about what you could have done better, but they had a real short turn, less than 24 hours. So for them, they're going to need to forget about all the things that they did wrong last night. A lot of it was turnovers.
Yes.
We can say that it was a lot of unforced, undue errors. We did see some bright spots with them last night between Jakiley Green and Jayla Crane, who really stepped up and showed that they can be reckoned with. They're small, but they play big. Now for Russellville is 2-1 coming off of their last game, which they lost to Barron County. But again, have a short memory. Figure out what you did wrong. Figure out where you can improve. Size-wise, but they're going to face the same thing that Bowling Green saw last night. They're a little bit bigger than the Lady Scotties, but that doesn't mean just because they're bigger doesn't mean that they're going to be more athletic. Lady Scotties have some players. They have some young ladies that are ready to play. Can the Lady Panthers be as aggressive? Can the Lady Panthers be ready when it's time to tip up the ball and go out there and get it and be aggressive? Because, again, Crane and Green are going to be two players that you're going to have to reckon with when you're playing against the Lady Scotties. Both teams come in at 2-1 records. For both of these teams, Lady Scotties average almost 65 points. The Lady Panthers average almost 59 points. So on paper, Lady Scotties have the edge.
The Lady Scotties do have the edge on paper, but we are about to take us a quick break. We'll be back here in just a little bit. You're watching High School Hoops on the Seven Mountain Sports Network.
Your perfect vehicle is waiting at Don Franklin Kia in Bowling Green. Choose from the rugged Kia Sportage, the spacious Telluride, the electrifying EV6, and more. All with Don Franklin's 10-year unlimited mile powertrain coverage. With a large inventory of new Kia models and a team of caring automotive professionals dedicated to you, Don Franklin Kia in Bowling Green is here to service all of your Kia needs. Hurry in today to Don Franklin Kia, driven by family.
Oh, hold on for a second, children. Christmas is just around the corner, and I just want to let you know this year, the spa is the perfect way to relax after a long night of lugging those presents around the world. The only problem is, can't invite my good friend Frosty over to join the fun.
Santa here with jolly good news. Save thousands on the best hot tub brands with immediate delivery. You've been nice. Now treat yourself. Only at Aqualand on Campbell Lane.
Welcome back to High School Sports right here, High School Hoops on Seven Mountain Sports Network. You're watching the Russellville Lady Panthers and Glasgow Lady Scotties about to take place. The players that we are looking to that you should watch, probably Jada Poindexter for the Russellville Lady Panthers, and for the Glasgow Scotties, we're looking at Jayla Crane.
And Jayla Crane is an eighth grader, eighth grade 4. So, I mean, she's young, but she's got a high ceiling, and that's what you want. For her to be aggressive, to be that young going against high school juniors and seniors, that says something about her. And in terms of Jada Poindexter, she's a senior. So for her, she's playing every game like it's her last because this is her last go-around with it. So I expect big things out of both of them. If you look at both teams, if we're looking at field goal percentages, the Lady Panthers come in with 43%, whereas the Lady Scotties come in 38%. Both teams are good at cleaning the glass. They're averaging 30 rebounds per game, which means that there's going to be a lot of glass cleaning. That's going to mean there's going to be a lot of under the basket. As soon as the ball goes up, I'm trying to get the ball. I'm trying to kick out. For both of these teams, the Scotties are going to have to move fast. They're going to have to be a fast-paced team. Russellville's going to have to figure out how to contain them because especially when we saw last night, when the Scotties have Crane and Green on the court at the same time,
yes,
they create problems. For Russellville, when you have both seniors, Cross and Poindexter, on the court at the same time, and who's going to be that third person for them? We're always talking about who's that third person. Last night for the Scotties, it was Reese England. She was that third person. When they needed somebody else to kick in a couple of points or just to be a presence on the court, that's who they found. The Scotties were able to call on Reese England, who also is an 8th grader. So a young team, but putting some effort out there. We're going to see who Russellville's third person's going to be, and if they're going to have to answer the call.
And will they be aggressive on them, or will they not? How will Glasgow Scotties come out? Because once again, I feel like the free throws are definitely a major thing, and we have to be prepared for that. It's time for us to step away for a second and get ready for tonight's action. You're watching High School Hoops on the Seven Mountains Sports Network.
With State Farm Home Insurance, you can get the help you need from a local agent if things get complicated, and from our easy-to-use app whenever you need it.
Call State Farm agent Will Coker in Bowling Green today.
Do you have a lot of presents to transport this year? Well, let's go find you the perfect fit. The 2026 Toyota Camry. Toyota Sequoia, Toyota RAV4.
This holiday season, come find the perfect ride and fill it with all your goodies.
When you bundle home and auto, life can be easier. You choose coverage that makes sense for you, at a price that's right for you, and a local State Farm agent who's there for you.
Call State Farm agent Will Coker in Bowling Green today.
Welcome back to the High School Hoops on Seven Mountains Sports Network. It is time for us to take a look at our starters of the game, starting with the Russellville Lady Panthers. We start off with number 2, Mariah Boyd, sophomore. We have number 3, Jada Poindexter, senior. We have number 5, Abigail Riley, sophomore. We have number 21, Mariah Merriweather, freshman. Number 24, Sanaya McCoy, junior. And now we'll take a look at the Glasgow Lady Scotties starters. We have number 2, Reese England, 8th grade. Number 10, Kayla Kirkpatrick, junior. We have Jayla Crane, 8th grade. Number 15, Jordy Goodman, junior. And number 23, Addison Norris, who is a freshman. Looking at these young ladies who are entering into the game tonight, like you said, we watched the Glasgow Lady Scotties last night play against the Purples, and they did what they could do being a young team. Again, you have young teams here. You have one team that has a couple of more seniors, so you got a little more leadership. You got some people that can, and that's talking about Russellville, because they have that leadership there. They have that experience there. They can talk to those younger ones and tell them how things should go, how everything should flow. So Russellville's looking, I'm sure they're looking for their seniors to be leaders out there, as well as the Lady Scotties are looking to their main players to do their jobs and play the way that they play.
Absolutely. And last night when we saw Crane and Green, they were driving to the basket. It took them kind of towards the end of the game to really kind of lock in on that. But if they're both aggressive, all you need is them to take the initiative to go under the basket, and then you have a couple of people out on your wings who are capable, either three-point shooters or even just mid-range jumper shooters, because that way now the Panthers have to think, which poison am I going to pick? Am I going to have to defend under the basket because I know they're driving and I could get in foul trouble, or am I going to kind of keep them honest and I'm going to focus on those who are out there with the shots? But either way, you've got to make your shots. At the beginning, if I'm the Skies, I'm going both. I'm pressuring and pushing, so that way people will respect me under the basket. But I'm also going to try to knock down a few shots early from the outer part of the court. So that way, now they have to figure out what are they going to do with me. I don't know right now.
That's it. Russellville, if they come out with a lot of pressure They have to be careful. They have to be careful not to let the Glasgow Scotties get on the line because they are a slightly better free throw shooting team than they are. They with coming in with 52% free throw shooting, whereas Russellville is at 48%. So they're almost even there, but at the same time, you don't want to take a chance on that at all. So if you do come out aggressive, you got to know how to come out aggressive. You got to know when to come out aggressive, because if you mess up and you start getting into foul trouble, then you start losing key players. And then on top of that, you're getting them to the line. You're getting that foul trouble, put them to the line, and then there we are. There we are.
Yeah, that's one thing that, you know, with players that are so young, sometimes they get so fast, they get going like a car, just driving so fast and not understanding when to put your foot on the gas or when you're starting to put your foot on the brake. So as the game goes on, they'll start to figure out, and that's where the coaches have to coach them up and say, hey, here's why I really need you to push. I need you to get the other team in foul trouble, or I really need you to slow down because you're moving too fast. We saw that with the last game where you go too fast, you can't even control the ball because you're too busy thinking about the shot you're going to take or the pass you're going to make. Sometimes you have to be within your own head. If you can do that and settle your teammates down around you, then you start figuring out where the good pass is, where the lane is, where can I drive, where can I draw a foul at. It just takes a little bit of time. Sometimes it takes a quarter or two to figure that out. But once you figure it out, that's usually where the sweet spot's at, and that's where the game becomes fun, and that's where you can usually take advantage of what you can do and beat the other team.
And as we are getting ready for tip-off, right here at the State Farm Classic at Bowling Green High School, Russellville Lady Panthers versus the Glasgow Lady Scotties, and the Scotties get the ball first. They are driving from right to left. Moving in is Kayla Kirkpatrick with the ball, almost stolen. First foul of the game with the aggressive pressure. Number 21, Mariah Merriweather on that foul. Giving the Lady Scotties a chance to get the ball again. That's one foul already. The Scotties with the ball at the top. Crane, they call it a double dribble on, not Crane, Green. Russellville bringing the ball up court at the logo right now. Got the ball on the wing, getting it back out to the logo, letting everything get set up. Dropping the ball underneath, up, under, goes for the shot, misses, gets a rebound back, misses again. Demaya Allen.
And see right there with Mariah Boyd, she got a little too aggressive trying to jump over to get the rebound and got an over the back call against her. The Panthers already have 2 fouls, and we're at the early onset of this game.
Lady Scotties get it over to the corner. They're on the right wing, get it down low, double teamed, and the ball is stolen by the Lady Panthers. And she loses control of the ball.
And as you can see right now, the Lady Panthers are more aggressive, but they're also more accident prone. They're a little too, we talk about moving too fast. They're moving a little too fast now, so they're not able to hold the ball or do things that they're supposed to do. But they are immediately coming out as the aggressive one of the two teams.
Scotty's driving to the hole, gets the pass over, shot on the inside, up and in. That is Reese England with the first points of the game.
And Reese did a lot of good work last night, so we'll see if she's able to keep that going tonight.
Russellville Panthers get the ball to the wing. They dump it on the inside to Allen. Allen takes it up and scores.
And that's what you want to do. You want to find Demaya Allen as much as possible. She's going to be your presence under the basket all night long.
Glasgow Scotties are being pressured now in the right corner. Ball is being taken away by Russellville. Russellville brings it up court. Up and misses the layup. Puts it back up and in. Score. Abigail Riley.
And see, the Lady Panthers had numbers, and they weren't afraid to steal the ball, drive the basket. And when they missed, we talked about rebounds, Riley was there to clean it up and put the ball back in the basket.
Scotties go up underneath the board. They looking to take it up. Taylor goes up, gets knocked down. That is foul number 3 for the Panthers.
So that's number 2 on Mariah Boyd. So that's something they're going to have to automatically be careful of. Boyd's already 2 fouls in, and we're only in the first quarter.
Kirkpatrick hits her first free throw. Getting ready for her second one. Takes a deep breath. Throws it up. Runs around the rim. Fouls out. Russellville with the rebound. Green with a tight defense as always. Russellville gets it down low to Allen. Allen puts it up, misses it. Russellville gets their rebound, puts it up, misses it again. Gets the rebound again, and it is blocked from the back.
And see, one thing that Russellville is not doing that they need to do when they're going up trying to put the ball back in the basket, they need to use the backboard. They're just tossing it straight up in the air.
Straight up in the air, and that's the reason why we ended up with a jump ball call right there.
Exactly. Use that backboard. That's what it's there for. Bank it off the glass and get it in the basket.
Bank is always open.
Exactly, except for the weekends. Closes at 12 o'clock, I think.
Russellville gets a three-point jumper up and in. Number 21, Merriweather, drops a rainbow shot for 3. Green bring the ball down the court. She gets it over to England. Pass to the inside. Back out to the wing, the right wing, up and no three, no good. Russellville with the rebound. Again, bringing it in down fast. Russellville loses the ball. Green pushes the ball down the court for the Scotties. Almost loses it. Gets it over to England. England puts a 3 up. She misses. Russellville going up the rebound, but misses it.
And see, that's what we saw last night. England loves to shoot the three-point shot, and literally from the same spot. Last night it wasn't falling for her, so I'm curious to see if today, if she's going to keep trying to do that same thing, force that three-point shot, or if she's going to move away from it and start taking more mid-range jumpers, maybe try to drive to the basket. It's going to be interesting to see what England does today.
Scotties get the ball in. Green takes a three-point jumper, up and misses it. Rebound by Russellville Panthers. Bringing the ball down the court. Everybody jogging down, left to right. The Panthers have it at the top of the key. Drop it back down low to Allen. Allen tries to back it in, but the ball is stolen. Goodman with the steal. She gets it over to Kirkpatrick. Kirkpatrick drives the lane, gives it back out to Norris. Norris tries to take the shot, but misses.
Well, actually, she was blocked.
Well, yeah.
By Allen. Yeah. Allen put that hand up, and ball said, "I'm coming with you."
It's mine. Abigail Riley at the wing right now on the right side. Gives the ball to Allen. Allen goes with the 3. She misses. Hard fall. And foul on. They're calling it on. Oh, no. On Riley. Putting Green on the line. Ready to shoot 2. First shot is up. And it's in. Russellville's playing really aggressive right now, and they're putting the Scotties on the line early.
Yeah, 5 fouls to their name, and that's not good to start off basically start off the game.
Green misses the second free throw. Russellville gets the rebound, throws it at the top of the key, gets it down low, misses the ball, but there is a off-the-ball foul.
And so now you've got number 24, Sanaya McCoy in for Russellville. Between her and number 20, Eliza Wilson, they're definitely going to have to get big.
Russellville gets the ball in, mid-range jumper up and misses. Ball knocked out. Scotties. Now it is the Panthers' ball as they take it at the baseline. Ready to bring the ball in. Again, they are getting it to the inside. Fight for the ball, and we have another jump ball. Green takes the ball at the baseline for the Scotties. Bringing it in, going to the top of the key, getting it to the inside. A hook shot, miss. Ball bounces all around, could not control it. Scotties get the ball back. Up is Green. She's
fearless.
Disturbed. England with the ball. She gets fouled. No, double dribble. Double dribble on England. You hardly hear that anymore.
Yeah, I know. Well, and going back to Green aggressive. She was able to get the ball back, and even though she got swatted down, she drove to make the Panthers do something and not just stand there and watch her.
Panthers take it up. Eliza Wilson for 2 under the rim.
And she's taller, but she's one of their freshmen. Between her and McCoy, they could cause some fits for the Scotties coming up.
England takes that shot that she loves oh so much and hits a 3 from the wing.
Yep. Now we'll see if she can keep that up, or if she moves away from that shot, or she keeps going all game with that shot. It took her several times last night before she found that shot.
Russellville goes up underneath the basket, gets her own rebound, loses it. We have a foul. The Scotties back at the line.
And again, Russellville is not taking advantage of the backboard.
No, and as again, there's a little square up there that's right over the rim, right behind the rim. You hit that, and you're almost guaranteed to hit every time.
And I know they're in the heat of battle trying to get the ball up, but sometimes you have to take that second, take a beat, just like, hey, don't forget, there's a backboard there. If I just toss it up there, I got a better than average shot of it going in with that backboard, rather than just basically throwing it up in the air and it basically having less of a chance of hitting anything.
Just got to take a breath. Mm-hmm. Take a breath and slow down.
Because the game will come to you. They are going to foul you regardless. But if you got a backboard helping you out, you got a better chance of getting a 2-point shot and then a possible foul free throw extra.
Riley Strode misses both of her free throws. Got to work on those. That's free money.
Yep. You cannot discount how much free throws matter in a game.
Russellville, ball at the logo, stop, picked it up, shoot mid-range jumper from the wing, and it goes in. Number 3, Jada Poindexter.
That's one of our players to watch, so we're going to see how Jada goes from there.
Green from the free throw line misses it, rebounded by Russellville. Russellville getting the ball, driving it back down court. Green is always applying pressure, playing defense non-stop. Off the ball foul on the Scotties.
Only their second foul.
Russellville ready to throw the ball in. Coach Yellen telling them to put their hands up. Shot up and in. Denasia Kennedy. 2 points for Russellville. It is time. We are going to step aside here as there is a timeout on the court. You're watching High School Hoops on the 7 Mountain Sports Network.
Do you have a lot of presents to transport this year? Well, let's go find you the perfect fit. The 2026 Toyota Camry. Toyota Sequoia. Toyota RAV4.
This holiday season, come find the perfect ride and fill it with all your goodies.
Shocking.
Welcome back to the High School Hoops right here on 7 Mountain Sports Network. First quarter brought to you by Aqualand Pool and Spa.
What we're seeing here is kind of what we talked about earlier. We talked about rebounding being a big factor. So far, Russellville has 13 rebounds off of the mistakes or the misses of Glasgow. And Glasgow is leading in turnovers.
Man, see.
You don't win that way.
You don't win that way.
But to the credit of the Scotties, they only have 2 fouls, whereas the Panthers have gone into foul trouble early. But they still are the ones leading the game 13-7 right here, minute 38 into the first quarter.
The Scotties have the ball, tried for a mid-range jumper, but couldn't get her feet under control underneath of her, and ended up being a walk.
Again, that's what we talk about turnovers. Glasgow is a good team. They've just got to figure out how to stop being sloppy when it comes to their way of play.
Yes. Russellville gets the ball. It's going to Allen takes it up to the inside, loses the ball. The Scotties get it, bringing it down court. Green looking to make a move, going underneath the basket, goes up and in. 2 points.
And that's what you get when you get Jakiley Green. She will take it to the basket every time. No fear, and was able to toss it up over the defender and get it in the basket.
Russellville with the ball at the logo. Tosses it in to Allen. Allen takes it on into the inside. Walk is called.
Nice play. She did everything she was supposed to do, but she took a little slide of her feet. And every time you do that, they're going to call it on you.
It's when they make that little stop.
Uh-huh.
Just that little slight pause. Glasgow Scotties with the ball. 50 seconds left on the clock. Panthers 13, Scotties 9. Green gets the ball over the half-court mark. Ball being tossed around by the Scotties. Scotties get it at the wing. Dumps it to the inside. Crane tosses it out of bounds. Thought that her player was going to be over there to receive it.
And again, these are the miscommunication cues that can kill you when you're in a game like this.
Again, this first quarter is brought to you by Aqualand Pool and Spa. Tonight, Aqualand is a family-owned and has been serving South Central Kentucky for over 40 years. They specialize in pools, therapeutic hot tubs, saunas, and cold plungers for year-round comfort. Another jump ball. Tossed in to Allen. Allen likes to go up, but it's a jump ball as the Scotties grab a hold of it and tie it up.
Yeah, they were trying really hard on this possession to make sure that Demaya Allen got a shot, but because the Scotties swarmed and they were there, she wasn't able to get anything off, and now they end up losing the ball, and it goes to the Glasgow Scotties.
I tell you that when they take that pause like that, the best thing to do is maybe grab a hold of it and don't let them do anything. Get the jump ball.
Right.
The Scotties taking it down court with 18 seconds left on the clock. Tosses it down to the wing, up and misses the 3-point. Scotties get the ball back. But I think we got an over-the-back call.
And see, that's the opposite side for Reese England. But again, Reese England, they say shooters will shoot.
Yes.
And she's a shooter. So we expect to see more 3-point shots from her.
5 seconds left on the clock as Russellville gets the ball, takes it to the inside, up, misses the jumper. That's the end of the first quarter. The Panthers 13, the Scotties 9. We'll be back here in just a moment. You're watching High School Hoops on the 7 Mountain Sports Network.
Your perfect vehicle is waiting at Don Franklin Kia in Bowling Green. Choose from the rugged Kia Sportage, the spacious Telluride, the electrifying EV6, and more. All with Don Franklin's 10-year unlimited mile powertrain coverage. With a large inventory of new Kia models and a team of caring automotive professionals dedicated to you, Don Franklin Kia in Bowling Green is here to service all of your Kia needs. Hurry in today to Don Franklin Kia, driven by family.
Welcome back to High School Hoops right here on the 7 Mountain Sports Network. We are about to start the second quarter, brought to you by Morgantown Bank and Trust. Morgantown Bank and Trust, serving Bowling Green, Morgantown, and now Beaver Dam. Visit one of our locations today. This game has been, as I was just telling you off the air here for a second, I mean, it's kind of sloppy. I mean, if everybody cleans it up, it would be a little better, especially for the Scotties, if they can make their free throws and if they can just play, get the communication together like you were saying there.
Right.
If they get their communication together and have a few people step up, they can make it an even better game.
Yeah, you can't only have 3 players out on the court. I mean, 3 players as in 3 players actually doing something on the court. All 5 have to contribute.
Russellville has the ball at the start of this quarter, going to the inside. They lose it to a walk, trying to take the ball to the inside.
So, I mean, if I'm the Glasgow Scotties, here's what I'm doing. I've got 2 players that will play big. I need one of my bigger players, number 35, Strode, to play just as big.
3-point jumper, and guess who it is? That's right, Reese England.
That's the shot she likes.
She loves the wing shots. Russellville bringing the ball up and into the lane, misses the layup. Scotties have the rebound, pushing the ball up the court. Green fakes to Reese. Reese takes another 3-point jumper and in. She is getting hot. Russellville calls the timeout, and they are smart for doing so. Take a look at this. Take a look at this. Toyota of Bowling Green hometown of halftime.
In the instant replay, she finds herself in the corner. Nice little shot. Usually we don't see her in the corner. We usually see her farther out on the perimeter, but she found herself a nice little nook and was able to capitalize on it. That's what she does.
We'll be back here in just a minute. There's a timeout watching high school hoops right here on 7 Mountain Sports Network.
Oh, hold on for a second, children. Christmas is just around the corner, and I just want to let you know this year, the spa is the perfect way to relax after a long night of lugging those presents around the world. The only problem is, can't invite my good friend Frosty over to join the fun.
Santa here with jolly good news. Save thousands on the best hot tub brands with immediate delivery. You've been nice. Now treat yourself. Only at Aqualand on Campbell Lane.
Allen not scared to drive the lane at all because that's her territory. And Scotties get it on the inside. Reese goes up for the shot, misses. Scotties get their rebound back. Green with the fake goes to the inside. No shot.
And see, a matchup we really haven't seen much of yet is Strode versus Allen, because those are your 2 generals down under the basket. So we really haven't seen them go head-to-head. But if they do end up going head-to-head, if they start tossing the ball onto the inside of them, it'll be very interesting to see how they turn out.
Russellville tosses the ball back in. Oh, too hard on the layup and misses the layup. One thing that I'm seeing here is not following the shots. They have to follow the shots. Don't give up on it and think that somebody else on your team is going to get the shot. You have to follow your shot.
Right, and make sure that if you are going to shoot it, you know exactly where you're shooting it at.
Russellville has the ball now at the top of the key, bringing it over to the wing, trying to get things set up. We have Merriweather giving it, tossing into Allen. Allen backing down, goes straight up. Misses the shot off the back of the iron.
And that's what I want to see. I want to see if Shelton could disrupt her shot, and she did.
Layup missed by the Scotties. Fighting for the rebound. Ball goes to Russellville.
Tell you what, Kayla Kirkpatrick jumped in there real quick, even though it was between Shelton and Allen. Strode and Allen. Mm-hmm. She said, I want some of this too, and so she got in there and tied up the ball as well.
That's what you call team effort. Exactly. Everybody gets in and puts in. Russellville has the ball now. I believe that was a foul that they called down there on the other end on called it on Kayla Kirkpatrick. There's been a substitution. Addison Norris is in the game now. Russellville moving left to right, coming down court, tosses it over to the corner. 3-point shot missed. Crane with the rebound. She tosses it down to England. England takes it up and misses the layup, but called another turnover.
Yep.
For the Scotties. Russellville bringing ball down court. Stops a second at the logo. Moving the team around. Allen with the ball, tosses it back out to the corner, up and in. 3-point, Mariah Merriweather. Scotty's bringing it down court. Crane bringing it back at the logo, trying to get everybody together and making sure everybody gets set up. She is driving to the hole, but she could not control the ball. as she was being pressured, but the ball rolls out of bounds, and it is Russellville's ball.
And you can tell if she has been able to slide through there, she had clear sailing right to a layup.
She knew what she wanted. They had everything spaced out just enough for her to get through, but it was just they closed it off a little bit too fast for her.
Exactly, and it's funny, sometimes you play her and Green together, sometimes you play them separately. Both of them are court generals, but sometimes you want to see what they could do on their own.
Off the ball foul.
So, we talked about turnovers. That's 11 turnovers for the ladies, guys. 11.
They have got to control it.
Last night they had, I think it was about 30 last night. So right now they're on pace to do that same number. And if that's the same pace, then you might have the same outcome.
Trying to be a little aggressive here. Russellville going in, taken to the hole and fouled is Mariah Boyd. Going up for a layup. Now she is going to the free throw line. Yeah, these Glasgow Scotties, Lady Scotties, they're playing a little bit more aggressive tonight, and I think they were kind of looking at everything from last night, and they got to slow down a little bit and calm down a little bit.
Yeah. And remember when we talked to Coach Kirkpatrick last night, she was talking about there really wasn't a lot to take away from the game that was positive. I'm sure she's probably looking at them saying, one of the things that we needed to work on was the turnovers, and that's the one thing we seem like we haven't done. We've gotten more aggressive. We've started to find ways to work, but we haven't been able to fix that.
Boyd hit her first free throw, going for her second, and it is in. She is 2 for 2. Scotty's bringing the ball down the court. Kirkpatrick trying to make a move, gets it back to England. England gets it to Green. Green takes it to the inside, puts it up, and lays it in.
And that's what you need. You need Jakylie Green out there driving and forcing the issue, making the Panthers work and pushing them out of their comfort zone.
Merriweather gets it to Allen underneath the basket, but loses it. Scotty's with the ball. Crane goes up, gets it in off the backboard and in. Jayla Crane.
And again, that's one of our players to watch. That's a nice finish for her, and that's a good momentum builder as the Scotties are starting to push their way within 1 point of the Panthers.
Panthers looking to go for a three, but a mid-range jumper instead, rebounded by the Scotties. Moving down court is Crane. Takes a pause for a second. Green with the ball. Throws it down to another double dribble.
Exactly. We talked about slowing down. You could see what Jakylie Green wanted to do, but her hands and her mind were not working at the same time, and so she ended up making a double dribble. Costing they could have taken the lead off of that play right there.
That is exactly what could have happened, but another turnover. Russellville brings the ball down the court, score 20-19. Panthers are up with 3 minutes and 50 seconds left in the game. Another foul called, off the ball called. Scotties with the ball, ready to move right to left, ready to toss it in. Green walking the ball up the court. Gets it over the half-court mark to England. England tosses it over to Kirkpatrick. Kirkpatrick makes a move, goes to the hole and misses it. Russellville with the ball. Deep pass to Allen. Allen tries to drive in, but Kirkpatrick puts her hand on the ball and says, no way, you cannot. And the ball goes out of bounds.
Yeah, Allen was running the court like a point guard. Had clear path until she didn't.
Riley tosses the ball down to the inside to Allen. Allen with a spin, a Shaq spin, and in.
And that's over the double team.
Green moving the ball up the court for the Scotties. Tosses it over to Kirkpatrick on the wing. Kirkpatrick for the three. She misses the three. Russellville touches the ball, and it goes out of bounds.
And that's one of those shots that she wishes she could have back. In her head, it looked good, but in the execution, it was just over to the side, a little bit to the right.
Substitution. Number 23, Norris in the game again. Shot by England. England misses that three-point shooter. Ball out of bounds, as it was called out of bounds. Foot was out of bounds.
And again, that's the beauty and that's the curse of England. She loves that three-point shot, and when she's hot, but when she gets cold, then it can be a scary thing.
Russellville taking it to the hole. Number 20, Eliza Wilson with a spin and a jump layup there for 2 points. Scotty's getting it to the hole. Shot up, missed, rebounded by the Scotties. Shot from the wing, up, and she misses it. England gets the rebound, taken back up, and there is a foul on the layup try that was by Lightfoot.
And if I'm England, after I collected that rebound, I would have put it right back up. She was in perfect position for a quick little jumper right on the baseline rather than kicking it back out. Yeah, you get free throws for your teammate, but, I mean, that was a wide-open shot right there. She's not afraid to take the three-point shot, so take the gimme shot that's right under the basket.
That's exactly what she should have done. Just take it right back up. Lightfoot misses her first free throw of 2. She sets up ready for the next one. Couple of dribbles, up, and she misses it, falls right off the iron. Allen with the rebound for Russellville. Russellville bringing the ball down the court, taking it slowly, letting everything get set up, letting the play get set up, let everybody get where they need to be. Gets the ball on the wing. Russellville trying to make extra passes. Allen with the ball. Allen taking it to the hole, up and off of the backboard again.
And she understands how to use that backboard. All she needs to do is square up right in front of it, turn that shoulder around, pop it up there, and it's in every time.
Green to the hole, takes it up and in.
And that is Kylie Green's game. If anybody wants to know what is her game, it's drive and bounce off the backboard. That's how Kylie Green gets her points, and that's how the Lady Skies are staying in this game.
Playing tight defense right now. Green was on Merriweather. Now she is on Wilson. Allen with the ball, going to the hole again. Another one off the backboard. She's using that little square up there to get her points.
And she's got a perfect mismatch against number 23, Addison Norris of the Glasgow Scotties. If I am Glasgow, I'm putting Strode back in, because right now Allen's having her for lunch. Oh, and
3 for Green.
Kylie Green
up at the top of the key. And there is a timeout, and we're going to take one too. You're watching High School Hoops right here on the 7 Mountain Sports Network.
Oh, hold on for a second, children. Christmas is just around the corner, and I just want to let you know this year, the spa is the perfect way to relax after a long night of lugging those presents around the world. The only problem is, can't invite my good friend Frosty over to join the fun.
Santa here with jolly good news. Save thousands on the best hot tub brands with immediate delivery. You've been nice. Now treat yourself. Only at Aqualand on Campbell Lane.
And so we are now back, and it's time to take a look at the Toyota of Bowling Green instant replay. She's known for going inside, but Kylie Green at the top of the key from the college stripe hits the three-point shot, and that's diversity. And so now people are going to have to look at her and say, well, she can hit a three-point too. She's not only just driving the ball, and that's what's keeping the Scotties in the game with a score of 28-24. Scotties down by 4.
Russellville with the ball now, again moving left to right. Mid-range jumper up and in. That was number 24, Sanaya McCoy with a mid-range jumper. Green brings the ball up the court. She tries to make a pass to England, but it is tipped and knocked out of bounds it's knocked out of bounds by Russellville. Scotties with the ball. Ball at the wing. Now it's at the top of the key. Back to the wing again. Reese England at the top of the key. 2 defenders were on her. Over at the wing is Green. Ball being passed around by the Scotties, trying to get a good look. Kirkpatrick with the ball. She gets it back to Green. Green dribbles up to the top of the key, gets it back out to Kirkpatrick. Kirkpatrick tosses it over to Stevens in the corner, but she gives it back to Green, where Green goes right back to the top of the key. Up and in. There's England with another 3. That is the end of the first half of this game. Panthers 30, Scotties 27. It is a decent game we got going on here.
Both teams came out to play.
We are going to step aside and take a break. You're watching High School Hoops right here on the 7 Mountain Sports Network.
Your perfect vehicle is waiting at Don Franklin Kia in Bowling Green. Choose from the rugged Kia Sportage, the spacious Telluride, the electrifying EV6, and more. All with Don Franklin's 10-year unlimited mile powertrain coverage. With a large inventory of new Kia models and a team of caring automotive professionals dedicated to you, Don Franklin Kia in Bowling Green is here to service all of your Kia needs. Hurry in today to Don Franklin Kia, driven by family.
At Morgantown Bank and Trust, a home equity line of credit offers you flexible access to the value in your home. With 5.99% introductory interest rate for the first 6 months, all the cash you need is right under your roof. Call today.
When you bundle home and auto, life can be easier. You choose coverage that makes sense for you, at a price that's right for you, and a local State Farm agent who's there for you.
Call State Farm agent Will Coker in Bowling Green today.
Oh, hold on for a second, children. Christmas is just around the corner, and I just want to let you know this year, the spa is the perfect way to relax after a long night of lugging those presents around the world. The only problem is, can't invite my good friend Frosty over to join the fun.
Santa here with jolly good news. Save thousands on the best hot tub brands with immediate delivery. You've been nice. Now treat yourself. Only at Aqualand on Campbell Lane.
I want to buy this truck, man. This is perfect. It is a beautiful truck. Do you want to see the inside?
Is it available?
Yeah, sure is.
Is it available?
I just said it was.
Hey, how many miles has it got on it?
Just over 30,000 miles. Still practically new.
But it's got rain on it.
What? Do you want to see the inside? Do you have any questions?
No. I have to think about it. Also, it has rain on it.
Selling your car shouldn't be a pain. Bring your vehicle out to Toyota Bowling Green and we'll make sure you get taken care of.
At Morgantown Bank and Trust, a home equity line of credit offers you flexible access to the value in your home. With 5.99% introductory interest rate for the first 6 months, all the cash you need is right under your roof. Call today.
With State Farm Home Insurance, you can get the help you need from a local agent if things get complicated, and from our easy-to-use app whenever you need it.
Call State Farm agent Will Coker in Bowling Green today.
Welcome back to the Don Franklin Bowling Green Kia halftime report right here on 7 Mountain Sports Network. We are going to take a look at the 3-point that just happened here just a minute ago. We're going to take it back here in just a second. But first, we're going to look at the stats.
All right, for the Russellville Lady Panthers, they have 16 rebounds, 12 turnovers, 10 fouls, and they are perfect from the charity stripe, 2 of 2. Whereas for the Glasgow Scotties, they have 10 rebounds, 13 turnovers, 6 fouls, and they are 2 of 8 from the charity stripe. So those turnovers are pretty well even from what we've been seeing.
Oh yeah. And with all that action going on, here's a look at the scorers for today's game. We're looking at Reese England, who's been killing it from the 3-point line, hit 4. She's got 14 points. Jakylie Green, she has 10 points. Kayla Kirkpatrick has 1. Jayla Crane has 2. We go over to Russellville side. Maya Boyd has 2 points. Jada Poindexter has 2 points. Abigail Riley has 2 points. Kennedy has 4 points. Eliza Wilson has 2 points. Merriweather 6. McCoy has 2. And Demaya Allen has 10 points on the night, the center and the rebounder right there. She is going in, taking it tough.
And so now let's take it to the Toyota of Bowling Green instant replay for the very end of the half, where we see Reese England doing what Reese England does, that Reese England thing, and that's shooting a three-pointer from the wing. That's what she does. That's her game. That's why she's hit four trays. Four trays. That's the game, and kept the Scotties within striking distance. They're only 3 behind the Panthers at halftime. And go ahead. Go ahead. Nah, I was just going to say that compared to last night's game, the Scotties are looking pretty impressive.
Definitely are. And we will get back to action here in a little while. We're going to take us a break. You're watching High School Hoops on the 7 Mountain Sports Network.
Your perfect vehicle is waiting at Don Franklin Kia in Bowling Green. Choose from the rugged Kia Sportage, the spacious Telluride, the electrifying EV6, and more. All with Don Franklin's 10-year unlimited mile powertrain coverage. With a large inventory of new Kia models and a team of caring automotive professionals dedicated to you, Don Franklin Kia in Bowling Green is here to service all of your Kia needs. Hurry in today to Don Franklin Kia, driven by family.
Hold on for a second, children. Christmas is just around the corner, and I just want to let you know this year, the spa is the perfect way to relax after a long night of lugging those presents around the world. The only problem is, I can't invite my good friend Frosty over to join the fun.
Santa here with jolly good news. Save thousands on the best hot tub brands with immediate delivery. You've been nice. Now treat yourself. Only at Aqualand on Campbell Lane.
Welcome back to the Don Franklin Bowling Green Kia halftime report right here on the 7 Mountain Sports Network. You got the Lady Scotties of Glasgow and the Lady Panthers of Russellville. Score, Panthers 30, Scotties 27. Third quarter is going to begin here in a little bit, but we want to talk a little bit about this game and how it's going so far. The way I look at it is the Scotties have definitely improved from what it was last night. They're moving the ball a little better. They still have the turnover problems, which is, it is what it is. They have to solve that and get that together because Russellville is putting some pressure on them, just like Bowling Green was putting pressure on them last night. So I think it was kind of good for them to have that happen last night and them see it, and they're like, oh, well, we're facing it again.
Right. And it took them a few minutes to realize it because you could see in this game it was going a lot of the same direction as last night's game was. It took them somewhere about halfway through that second quarter to realize, you do this, just like your parents tell you, you do the same thing over and over again, you're going to get the same results. And I think Coach Kirkpatrick got in their ear and said, look, ladies, what are we doing? We're doing the exact same thing we did last night. Reese, take better shots. Get aggressive, Kylie. Get aggressive, Jayla. Stop making the stupid mistakes. But see, here's the thing about it, too. When you look at the stats, Russellville's got 12 turnovers, just like the Lady Scotties does. And those turnovers matter because those turnovers turn into points if you use it correctly. Yes. So the Lady Scotties have figured out. Now, the question is going to be coming out of this halftime if they can keep that momentum out. And like what we talked about a little bit earlier, one thing that I would do if I'm Coach Kirkpatrick, when you've got Demaya Allen out there, you need to have Riley Strode out there to match her up because when you have nothing against Aslan Norris, but Aslan Norris is a freshman and she's an immediate mismatch for Demaya Allen. You need to have Strode versus Allen. That way you tire Allen out, and then Strode can pick at her. She can push her because that little spin move and that little jumper right under the basket, you don't get that if you've got somebody who's equally matched, the exact same size as you, right out there. Even if Strode's not being looked at to score, as long as Strode is putting a body on Allen, that tires her out, that pushes her back, because Allen has the ability to be pushed back, push her out towards that free throw line where maybe that shot isn't as pure. Yes. That's what she needs to do in order to. That's what if I'm Coach Kirkpatrick, and obviously I'm not coach, is doing a fine job. But if I was one of her assistants, that might be what I'd say. I'd say, can we, whenever Allen's out there, make sure that Strode is out there as the counterbalance to her.
And when she's out there, get in front of her, have her put her hands up, and that way she doesn't jump, she doesn't do anything to cause a foul. And if she stays in there, like you said, Allen, she likes to do what I like to call that Shaq spin, shot that he always did. She's doing the same thing, and then she's getting her buckets off of it. So, I mean, kudos to her. But Strode would need to be there to, like you said, to counter that and make sure that she isn't able to bump her way in, because she does. She moves it, and me personally, I love it because I'm an old school baller. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. We used to see that's all you did. If you had some extra on you, you'd bounce it back and then till you get under the basket where you're comfortable, and they just have to deal with it.
And it is what it is. And so I'm loving her game all the way around. I'm loving seeing how Russellville has spread points around. Everybody's not just here or there. Points are being spread around. So you see they can get the ball inside. They can get mid-range shots. They can get, as a matter of fact, Mariah Merriweather, she had 2 threes already. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So Russellville has it.
Exactly. Here's the thing for Russellville, though. The Lady Scotties are moving momentum, and momentum can be key for them. So can Russellville hold the momentum? And again, like I said, you've got Allen out here. I'm looking and I'm seeing Strodes on the bench. So that means that Addison Norris has the unenviable task of going against Allen. What can she do with that?
The Scotties now moving left to right, have the ball at the logo. England tosses it down to Norris. Norris gets it down to Kirkpatrick on the inside, and one. Going to the line, Kirkpatrick. She scores a 2-point layup.
And in the Toyota Bowling Green instant replay, we see that nice play from number 10, Kayla Kirkpatrick, finding her way under the basket, getting the shot, and getting the potential for a 3-point play.
She takes the shot. It's up and in.
And like that, the Scotties are now tied with the Panthers.
30-30. 30 for 30.
I love it.
Those of you that know. Shot, 3-point shot goes up. Missed by Russellville as Green takes it down the court. She is at the wing being double teamed. They know she can drive the lane as she does and scores.
And that is Jakylie Green's game, and she's going to get it every time. Russellville has to do a better job of sealing off that lane.
Russellville, wide open shot that she could have took, but no, she takes it down the lane and misses the shot off the iron, and the Scotties taking it down. Kirkpatrick almost losing the ball. Now there's a tie-up, jump ball. She had a player right behind her, number 2, Mariah Boyd was right behind her, and she tipped it on her.
Yeah, that's what we talked about. When you're on the fast break and you know you can feel the breath of somebody up on your neck, what do? Do you slow up? Do you keep pushing? What happens, and how do you get that ball into the basket without somebody stealing it from you?
Russellville with the ball now. They call I forgot, a carry. They call it a carry. I haven't heard that in a while either. Carry right there on Russellville. So that's another turnover for them as the Scotties move. Green has the ball at the logo. Moving in, passes it to the wing. Kirkpatrick makes a move, goes to the inside, and scores on the layup.
Kirkpatrick is waking up. We talked about having that third person. We might have 4 people now.
Russellville shooting it underneath, but she is fouled. Number 2, Boyd, going to the line to take 2 shots. These Scotties are definitely doing a little bit better here.
And I'll tell you what, Jakylie Crane's had a pretty quiet day, but it looks like that Kayla Kirkpatrick is picking up the slack.
First free throw is missed. Gets a little love from a teammate, telling him to calm down, take your time, make the shot. It's all right. Boyd puts it up, and she misses that one. Rebound by Goodman. Gets it to Green. Green takes it down. Spin move to the inside. Almost makes that score, but Allen gets the rebound. Russellville going right to left. Gets it down to the inside. Boyd takes the shot, misses the first shot, takes it back up again, and scores. 2.
That's what you need. You need those second chance points. You don't give up. Like you said earlier, don't just run off. You go back and make sure that ball goes in the basket or you have a chance to rebound it.
Ball for the Scotties as Russellville knocked it out of bounds on the pass.
And see, if I'm playing defense as Russellville, I know that when Jakiley goes to the basket, she likes to do a little spin move. You need to have somebody, a second person there to step in, so as soon as she spins right into a wall and can't go all the way to the basket.
She definitely has moves on her, and she loves going to the hoop. Kirkpatrick with the ball at the top of the key, tosses it to England. England takes that long three-pointer, misses. Russellville moving down fast, takes a floater, and it is an offensive foul. Took off just a little too early.
Yep.
And that became an offensive foul.
Dangerous move.
Scotties with the ball now, bringing it down court, taking the time a little bit. Waiting for everything to get set up, waiting for the play to get set up. Kirkpatrick at the logo passes it over, but the ball is was knocked away from England. Russellville has the ball. There's a timeout called to save the ball by Russellville. We are going to take a step aside. You're watching High School Hoops on the Seven Mountain Sports Network.
When you bundle home and auto, life can be easier. You choose coverage that makes sense for you, at a price that's right for you, and a local State Farm agent who's there for you.
Call State Farm agent Will Coker in Bowling Green today.
With State Farm Home Insurance, you can get the help you need from a local agent if things get complicated, and from our easy-to-use app whenever you need it.
Call State Farm agent Will Coker in Bowling Green today.
Yeah. They can't see.
Yeah.
Welcome back. Welcome back right here at Bowling Green High School. You're listening to High School Hoops right here on Seven Mountain Sports Network. The score, Lady Panthers 32, the Lady Scotties 34. The Panthers have the ball right now, moving right to left, have it at the top of the key. Three-point shot goes up and in. 3-point by Mariah Merriweather. That is her third tray for the day.
So we've got dueling three-point shooters between her and Reese England.
Reese England, as a matter of fact, takes it up, and she throws a little jumper with two.
And she does something that's a little uncharacteristic for her, taking it inside. She's an outside specialist.
Russellville has the ball at the wing, gets it over to the edge, almost loses it. Gets the ball back to the right wing. Loses the ball almost as Reese England pokes it out. Now the Panthers are setting up, slowing it down, making sure everything gets straight. At the right wing, driving it in, almost loses the ball again as Reese pokes it out, goes back up and misses the layup. The Scotties with the ball, but they call a walk as Green gets bumped a little bit.
Yeah. I mean, they were playing hot potato with the ball. They couldn't hold on to it, and so that leads to the turnover. Unfortunate, but that's what happens. Sometimes you got to be able to put your mitts on the ball and hold it. Like football players when they have the sticky stuff on their gloves.
Oh,
Same
that's
thing.
a fact. Russellville's getting set up, has a clear three-point shot from the wing, the right wing, number 3, Jada Poindexter.
And she's one of the she was our player to watch. She's been pretty quiet up till now. She might be waking up.
Scotty's bringing the ball down left to right. Green spins at the free throw line, tosses it back. Reese at the wing. England brings it up from the inside, misses the shot. Russellville gets the rebound, driving it down. Euro step, miss. Russellville gets the rebound, ball back up again, and that is another score for Jada Poindexter.
Now she's waking up, and now the Panthers are starting to get aggressive and starting to clean the glass like we talked about.
Kirkpatrick tried to go up and under. Now there's a scrap for the ball. They are calling a jump ball. Getting a little scrappy, grabbing for the ball now. Everybody's in the game.
And now you can see Coach Kirkpatrick is making some adjustments. She's putting Strode out there. She's bringing back Crane. She's starting to see that I need to give some of these girls a rest. I need to put in some fresh legs and some bigger bodies.
Three-point shot by Kirkpatrick. Up, miss. Rebound gotten back again by Strode. Russellville gets gets the ball back. Stops, three-point shot up and missed. Rebound by the Scotties, but then a foul. Russellville's number 20, Eliza Wilson, fouls Kirkpatrick.
Coach Savage liked what he saw. Gave some dap to number 21, Miss Mariah Merriweather.
Glasgow Scotties bringing the ball up the court slowly, but Russellville is bringing the pressure, trying to stop Green from going to the hole, but they just can't do it as she tosses one up for another 2 points.
Over Demaya Allen, who has got her a lot on height. She knows how to sling it up and get it right over the basket.
Reminds me a little bit of Allen Iverson.
Oh, yeah.
Allen up again with that Shaq spin move, puts it up over Strode.
And that's the matchup we've been talking about right there. Who's going to get the better of it? That time it was Allen.
Glasgow Scotty, Lady Scotties at the top of the key, setting things up. Kirkpatrick over on the right wing, getting things set up. Passes it back to Crane. Crane takes it to the hole and makes a wild shot, misses. And Russellville with the rebound.
And that's one of those shots where Crane should have either held onto the ball or tried to find a better pass rather than just throwing it up. There was no backboard in sight. There was nothing that could help her in that shot.
Russellville drives it to the hole but misses the shot, and then immediately as there was a battle for the rebound, a foul on Allen.
And that's what Strode provides you. That makes Allen have to work and makes her do something that she normally wouldn't do, and that's a foul. That helps them out.
Scotties now have the ball. Green tosses it to Kirkpatrick. It's Kirkpatrick is at the logo, ready to make a move. She passes it to the wing. The team is trying to communicate, trying to get everybody where they need to be. Green takes it to the inside over. Everybody goes up, but no shot, but there is a foul.
And that's number 5 for the Panthers. Number 5 for the Panthers here in the third quarter, which we know what that means. And with somebody like Jakiley Green, who is notorious for driving to the basket, she's going to pick up more fouls. She's going to start picking players off, put them in foul trouble to where now it makes it a little bit easier for her.
Green at the free throw line, spins the ball up and in. That is another free throw made by Green. She is now, is it 2 for 3 now? I believe she is on the free throws. Two for 4, shoot 5 for 5. She's at 500 from the free throw line.
That's foul on Strode, which is not helpful.
Not helpful at all, but the Panthers get the ball back. We have a timeout. We are about to take a break. The score, Panthers 42, Scotties 39. It's 1 minute and 22 seconds left in the third quarter. You're watching High School Hoops on the 7 Mountain Sports Network.
Do you have a lot of presents to transport this year? Well, let's go find you the perfect fit. The 2026 Toyota Camry. Toyota Sequoia. Toyota RAV4.
This holiday season, come find the perfect ride and fill it with all your goodies.
Welcome back. We are back right here for High School Hoops on 7 Mountain Sports Network. Your Lady Panthers are up 42. Lady Scotties are 39 points in the third quarter. This has been an absolutely great game. Everybody moving and grooving. And man, I tell you what, if you're not watching it on YouTube, you're listening to a great game going on right here at Bowling Green High Schools.
And I'll tell you what, the Lady Scotties are quite impressive. Let's not take anything away from the Panthers, but this game is going to come down, the way they're playing right now, this is going to come down to probably a last shot because both teams are effectively locked in.
Russellville with the ball, moving right to left, has the ball at the wing right now. Riley almost loses the ball. They get the ball down to the middle to Allen. They call a foul.
That's a foul on Kinley Stevens, and I'm not mad at that foul. She got in there because otherwise it would have been easy for Demaya Allen to go ahead and take that shot. At least she gave her some chase, gave her a little bit of something to think about. Now Demaya has to show herself on the free throw line.
Now she has those Shaq moves. I hope she doesn't have a Shaq free throw shooting.
And you would have to say it, wouldn't you?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I like her game. She goes up for the second free throw, up, and she misses it. But loose ball foul coming off going for the rebound off of that miss. Scotty's with the ball. And that puts the Scotties on the line.
We're just trading free throws right here. Because that makes 6 fouls for the Panthers here with 1:03 left in the third quarter.
Lightfoot, I tell you, Lightfoot shoots her first and in. Gets a little love from all the players out there on the court on her team. As she sets up for the next one, a few bounces, shot up and in. 2 for 2.
Now the Skies are within a point of the Panthers once again.
Maya Boyd comes on the court as Aubrey Cross comes off the court for the Russellville Panthers.
And now we see how important those 2 missed free throws were on Russellville's side because now the Skies are within a point with less than a minute to go in the quarter.
Going to the hole is Boyd. No shot, but there is a foul. So that puts her on the line. It's like, well, no. That takes her, they got to throw the ball in.
Yeah.
I thought they put them on the line. She went up for the shot, but I guess they couldn't call it. Russellville trying to get the ball in with 49 seconds left. Allen with the spin move again.
And that's
2
what she does.
points for Demaya Allen. Got to get somebody in there to stop that if you want to stop it. England with the ball at the top of the key, brings it inside. She loses the ball.
I mean, I thought there might have been a foul on her, but apparently the refs did not see the same thing that I saw, but we'll continue on.
Russellville brings the ball out with 20 seconds left at the logo. Boyd has the ball at the top of the key. Allen sets up a pick. Shot taken and missed. Russellville and Scotty are fighting for the ball. Called a foul. To the line is Russellville's Poindexter shooting 2. A few bounces and a spin. Ready to put it up. First one she misses. Boyd comes up and tells her it's okay. Take your time. Make the shot. Sets up for her second shot. It's up, and it's in. The Scotties tried to roll the ball on the ground so the time didn't go out because there was 10 seconds left.
All right.
But it ends up going out of bounds anyway on them. They
Pesky
throw it out
ball.
of bounds.
That's why you can't roll the ball. Balls just go where they want to.
It's Russellville's ball, getting ready to move back down court. There's 8 seconds left on the clock. Panthers 45, Scotties 41 in the third quarter. Panthers looking to throw it in. They are moving.
Was like another foul.
Yeah, I was wondering. Putting them on. They put Demaya Allen back on the free throw line. 6 seconds left in the third quarter. First one up. It was going in, but it got knocked back out.
The ball did everything it was supposed to do except for stay down.
Stay down. It was in there.
It's like a wrestling move. You get the 3 count. It kicked out at the last second.
And she misses the second one. 0 for 4. 2 seconds left on the clock. Scotty shoot. And the score does not count. It is time to move on to the fourth quarter. Your Panthers 45, your Scotties 41. Fourth quarter is about to begin in a minute. We are going to step aside for a quick break. You're watching High School Hoops on the 7 Mountain Sports Network.
At Morgantown Bank and Trust, a home equity line of credit offers you flexible access to the value in your home. With 5.99% introductory interest rate for the first 6 months, all the cash you need is right under your roof. Call today. At Morgantown Bank and Trust, a home equity line of credit offers you flexible access to the value in your home. With 5.99% introductory interest rate for the first 6 months, all the cash you need is right under your roof. Call today.
Welcome back to High School Sports right here on the 7 Mountain Sports Network. We are about to begin the fourth quarter, brought to you by Edmonton State Bank. For more than 125 years, Edmonton State Bank has stood as a symbol of trust and stability in our communities. Edmonton State Bank, life happens, and we are right here. The Scotties are moving on to the court, ready to go, as the Lady Panthers also moving on to the court. 45 Panthers, Scotties 41. This is for all the marbles.
And I'll tell you, for the Scotties, what this would mean to them after that loss last night to Bowling Green is immeasurable. To see that type of a turnaround so quickly. So we'll see if they can finish the job.
Russellville gets it to the inside to Allen. Allen brings it up, and another 2 points for Allen. Allen has 16 on the night. Green brings it in, takes it underneath. Did they give her the and one? No, they did not. But she does get to the line.
But see, and that's indicative of what we talked about the entire night. She's been able, with her size, been able to cut through, carve through the defense of Russellville like it's not anything.
And they did give her the and one.
And they gave her the and one, so there you go.
Shot up. Free throw is good for Jakyla Green. Russellville moving right to left down the court. Riley tosses it to Allen. Allen decides to shoot a 3. She misses the 3. Fight for the ball. Russellville has it. It looks like Russellville had it.
I tell you, it seems like Abigail Riley is usually at the bottom of most of the piles. When it comes time to get a rebound or a jump ball, she's there.
She's always there. And in that fight right there, it was a jump ball. Scotty's got the ball. Bringing it down court is Reese England. England gets it to Kirkpatrick. Kirkpatrick tosses it over to Green on the ring. She shoots it short, and it goes out of bounds.
And for her, I mean, she hit one earlier. So, sometimes you got to just check, see if you're hitting it. She may go back to it later, but for her, the bread and butter has been driving because that's worked for her every time. Now it's just time to reset on defense and keep going.
Abigail Riley brings the ball up for Russellville. Gives it to Boyd. Boyd takes it to the hole with a spin. But another carry. Another carry with the ball call. So that's another turnover for Russellville, giving the Scotties another chance. They are down. The Scotties are down 44, Panthers 47. 6 minutes and 30 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Panthers now have the ball after a missed shot by the Scotties, but the Scotties, Green, going for the ball, foul called. Or no, timeout called,
I mean, for that one, I mean, that's kind of a bailout because it looked like it was going to be a foul. And especially if I think Jacali's got a few fouls on her, so you don't want to see one of your best players having a foul. That could really end up hurting when it comes time to the last, 2 to 3 minutes of the game. The Scotties are hanging in there. They're hanging tough. They can't seem to get that one stop they need to get a tie. But if they can get that stop, then we're off to the races. But right now, it seems like the Panthers seem to still be just one step ahead of them when it comes to getting that one shot they need or that one stop they need to keep the Lady Cougars from getting that tie.
I tell you what, the one thing the Panthers have, that step that they have, is the Maya Allen.
Yes.
Because they are getting it down there to her. And all they're saying now is, we can trade points with you.
Oh, yeah.
We'll trade them with you. Scotties have to figure out a way to get Reese open. Reese England needs to get open, have a good shot, a decent shot, able to square up from her favorite spot, which is the wing, and get one in to get them back to tying this game, because they are not out of it. There's 6 minutes, 31 seconds left. Panthers 47, Scotties 44. Really good game.
Yeah, and if England or Green can't get together, Kirkpatrick was working pretty hard. She was making some inroads. Jayla Crane's been pretty quiet tonight, but that doesn't mean she doesn't have a chance to step up when they call her number.
Russellville with the ball, trying to get it down court. Riley with it at the wing. Boyd at the top of the key, drives it in and up and they call a walk on Boyd as she drove to the hole. No, that was a foul. It's a foul.
Yeah,
I've seen him roll it first.
Yeah, she kind of smacked her as she was taking the shot. So you look like you get that in the and one.
Free throw goes up. It is in. That's the third one in on the night for Boyd.
That's a 3-point swing, which now the Scotties have to work now.
Green driving to the hole, gets a foul, draws the foul. She had that lip tucked. I don't know if you've seen it. She was concentrating. She knew what she wanted to do.
I saw it. But see, Mariah Boyd was the recipient of that last foul. She was able to get 2 and 1, and now she returns to favor and basically gives Green a chance, even though it's not a 2 and 1. It still gives Green the chance to go to the free throw line. She misses the first free throw. Now is where free throws are always critical, but especially now, free throws are critical. If you cannot hit these, you will lose. This game is too important. It's too close for you not to hit them.
And she gets the second one. Russellville has the ball thrown in right now. Riley at the logo, moving slowly, making sure everybody is set up. She takes a move onto the inside, takes the shot, and misses. Foul. Pushing the back there. And that was on the Scotty, so Russellville throwing the ball back in. Gets the ball to Boyd underneath the basket, and Boyd goes up, misses the shot. Foul on the Scotties, which puts Boyd on the line again. Foul on Crane.
And that's now the third foul for the Scotties.
They need to be careful here. They don't want to have Russellville just continuously shooting free throws.
Exactly. That's how you can pull away without really having to do much work.
Because Boyd hits another one. She hits the first one. Couple of bounces of the ball, a quick spin, up and in. She hits her second free throw. Scotty's bringing the ball down the court. Green with it at the point. Kirkpatrick trying to make a move. Gives it to Green. Green goes to the hole, tosses it up, and it almost goes in, bounces out. Rebound, Russellville. But there is a foul on the call.
And see, this is where you can see the Scotties are doing what they're supposed to do, but it's not seeming to work the same way it did when they were really hot. Right before the end of the half and kind of going into that third quarter, everything was dropping. Now they're doing the same thing, but the results aren't the same.
And now Russellville has the ball, bringing it up. Panthers are leading right now for 52, Scotty's 45. Ball given to Boyd. Not Boyd, I'm sorry. Tried to take it up on the inside there. Was
a smart move by Poindexter. Poindexter bounced the ball off of a Scotty in order to get it back for the Panthers.
Ball brought in on the side there. Boyd takes it up, draws the foul.
That should be number 5 on the Scotties. So if I'm the Scotties right now, you're getting into foul trouble. You need to start playing pressure basketball. You need to start cutting these lady Panthers off before they even get to the basket.
There is a timeout, and we're going to stay right here.
See, here's the thing about it for the Lady Cougars. They need to start playing pressure basketball. They're still playing basically one-on-one. They're trying to let the Panthers do what they do, and then they're just trying to get back to the court on their side for offense. They need to start pressuring the Panthers into making bad shots. What they don't need to do is start fouling people, because when they start fouling people, that's when you really get a problem. But if you put some pressure, if you apply pressure right now, you can shake Russellville up just enough to where you can get a few baskets. Another thing you need to do is figure out the quotient of Demaya Allen. She's a math problem you can't really solve right now.
Yes, that is a true fact, and it's a good thing that Glasgow called this timeout right here to get everybody together. For Crane, I don't know if she's tired today or what, but Green went over and grabbed her arms and said, "Put your arms up, just stick them straight in the air."
Yeah.
She's trying to guide her and let her know, "Hey, look, you're okay. Just keep those hands up. Don't grab for everything. Just when she goes up to make the shot, put your hands straight up in the air. Then you won't get called for a foul."
Exactly. And at this point, you're 5 minutes and 17 seconds away from win or loss. The Skies have played a much better game than they played yesterday. But right now it's starting to slide back into some of that dangerous territory, some of those bad habits that we saw last night that ended up having them lose to Bowling Green. So they're going to have to break those habits. We're going to have to see if Green can start getting back to the basket and do it at a clip that she was doing it earlier in the game.
Boyd at the free throw line, first shot up. She rips the nets. Getting ready for her second shot. A few bounces, spin. The ball, it's up. Misses the second one. Scotty's with the rebound. Almost poked away. England gets the ball at the wing. She gives it over to the corner. Misses the three-point jump shot. Russellville with the ball, bringing it back down court. They slow it down just a bit.
And again, this is why I'd be pressuring. This is where you need to start playing pressure basketball.
And the Scotties are kind of still one-on-one manning, but not playing as close. Boyd had the ball underneath, but she is fouled before she could take a shot.
And see, that's what's happening. Rather than actually applying pressure and making Russellville make mistakes, the Scotties are making mistakes because they're just playing regular basketball, and when they try to get aggressive, they're ending up fouling and putting the Panthers on the line. So what's going to keep happening is if you keep doing that, the Panthers are going to keep hitting their free throws, and you're just basically going to watch the game slide away.
If Boyd hits this one right here, that'll put a 10-point difference on them.
Yeah.
Boyd's shot up. She misses. Scotties get the rebound, bringing it down the court. Kirkpatrick gets the ball poked away from her by Riley. Riley gets the ball poked away from her by Green.
So the question now for this guy is who's going to step up? Who's going to be the player to step up right now for the Scotties? You've got all the usual suspects, but who's going to be the one to do it?
Green with the ball on the right wing, puts it up and in. Three-point jumper hit by Green.
Green said it was going to be me. She must have heard me, so she said it's going to be me. I'm going to be the one to step up right now in crunch time.
With 4 minutes left, the Panthers 54, the Scotties 48. Panthers with the ball right now, trying to get it over to the wing, and it is stolen. But England gets the ball stolen from her. Now Riley takes a spin move, short jumper, misses the shot, Ball goes out of bounds. Scotty's ball.
And now I like to see the aggressiveness between the two. Nice move by England. All she could do was try to keep the ball from getting stolen from her. But at least they're making moves. They're putting their hands up. They're getting in the way of the passes of Russellville.
Ball was, and that was a prime example right there, is the ball was trying to be put in there. Russellville jumped right in front of it, but then when the ball was going out, you seen Green running to go get it. I mean, it's a go get it type of deal. You got, at this point, you have to go get it.
Right.
England with the ball, passes it off to Green. Green with a quick stop, decides to take a three-point jumper, misses the jumper. Demaya Allen with the rebound. Russellville with the ball on their half of the court. Three-point jumper taken by Merriweather. That is her fourth.
So she knows where her bread and butter is at and is behind three-point line. Her and Reese England both with 4 3-pointers on the night.
England was calling for the ball. She decided she was going to try to take one, but takes it up, shoots it from the foul line. It doesn't go in.
That one was kind of, she didn't put enough arc on it. She kind of just slung it at the basket, didn't get a high enough step. Would have been a great shot, but she just didn't put enough on it.
And with another foul on the Scotties there, puts Eliza Wilson on the line to shoot 2.
And again, so all the good things that the Scotties are doing are being erased by the fact that they can't help themselves when it comes to fouling and putting the Panthers on the line for easy money shots.
First one goes up, and it is in. Getting ready for her second shot.
I mean, if I'm the Scotties right now, I got to figure out a way to stop the bleeding because you are slowly watching this game slip away. Even if you hit a couple of three-point shots, it's not happening.
Misses the second shot. Rebound is collected, but it becomes a jump ball. 3 minutes left in the game. Panthers 58, Scotties 48. Russellville passing the ball in, gets it over to the right corner. Pass to Allen. Allen gives it back to Riley. Riley steps back, lets everyone calm down and get collected. But then there's a foul on Strode as the ball was given to Allen.
This is just a breakdown in communication. If I'm Coach Kirkpatrick, I'm saying, ladies, we got to think smart because they are in the bonus now. Everything you do gives them the opportunity to hit a free throw.
First one up goes in for Allen. 1 for 5. Second one up, goes off, rebound by the Scotties. Scotties get the ball down, underneath pass, shot too hard. Comes off the backboard, and Russellville with the rebound, driving down the court. Green with that great pressure defense. Shot taken by Russellville, up and miss. Allen gets the rebound, puts it back up, and scores another 2.
Again, what can you do with her? Even when you put Strode on her, it seems like she's figured out how to move Strode out of the way and get your basket and get your points.
Green with a spin toward the basket underneath it, misses the shot. Russellville with the rebound. Riley passes the ball off, up and in. Merriweather with 2.
And it's a simple case of what worked for the Scotties earlier is now working for the Scotties now. And see, England's going to that running shot, and it still doesn't work. It's not working. It worked once. It's not working again.
That running floater was not what they needed right now to get back in this game. The Panthers 63, the Scotties 48, a minute 56 left.
And one thing you can say about this game, the Scotties had their chances. The Scotties had their moment where they could come in there and could take the lead or could at least take the lead.
Allen back up again underneath the basket, gets another 2.
Demaya Allen is doing what Demaya Allen does. She knows what kind of player she is. She knows where her spot is, and she does it. She does it with no fear.
Crane drives to the hole that time, the 8th grader, and she gets fouled by Allen.
And Jayla Crane we talked a lot about her. We talked about how much she was a difference maker last night, even in the loss. And today she has been very quiet, which was very uncharacteristic for her. We tabbed her as our player to watch in this game, and she hasn't really done a whole lot this game.
Not this game, but she did make these 2 free throws that she just put up. Brings the score, Scotty's 50, Panthers 65. A lot of pressure. Crane has some great defense, just like Green. Crane and Green play almost the same type of defense. Russellville has the ball at the right wing, get it to the inside. No shot attempt, but she was fouled. Eliza Wilson will go take 2 shots, but she does not get those points.
And the Scotties have pretty much fallen on hard times. Foul after foul after foul. Turnover after turnover. Bad shot after bad shot. Bad decision making. This fourth quarter is nothing like the second and the third quarter where we saw them shining. The Panthers have played the Panthers game all throughout. When it was working, they played it. When it didn't work, they kept playing it, and they persevered. That's what they have done.
And Wilson just hit both of her free throws, extending the lead by 2 more points. Scotties are on the side there, getting set up, getting it tossed in. Green with the ball at the top of the key with 1 minute and 10 seconds left in the ball game. Green takes a 3-point jumper and misses.
That was an ill-advised shot, but at this point, you do what you think you need to do to try to get a basket.
1 minute left in the game. The Panthers still driving. Stopping at the logo is Riley with the ball. Green playing that defense still. So is England. Or Stevens is who that was, not England.
And unfortunately for the Scotties, they're going to fall 2 games in 24 hours. So they're going to have to really go back to the drawing board. After starting off 2-0, now they're going to fall to 2-2. They really got to figure out what's going on, what's wrong here, because we're doing a lot of good things. We got a lot of great pieces, but they're just not coming together.
Throw the ball away, another turnover. Again, that's something else that they definitely have to work on, but they do have some good takeaways from this game, I believe. Russellville looking to just dribble the ball out, it looks like. Let the time run down with 30 seconds left on the clock. Russellville has it on the logo or over by the logo. Glasgow still playing defense as the Panthers hold on to the ball. 14-13, 12 seconds left, 10. Just moving the ball around to dribble it out, but you got a backcourt violation on Russellville with 8.3 seconds left in the game.
So for Glasgow, it's pretty much either try to get one more basket just because, I mean, what's it going to hurt? You've got 8.3 seconds. You're not going to walk away with what you want with the win, but at least you can maybe get one more basket to make the score look a little bit more respectable.
That's it, y'all. The Panthers 67, the Scotties 50. That is the end of the game. And, man, I tell you what, the Scotties have something to be a little bit proud about. They did a little bit better than they did last night. We're about to step away again. The Panthers 67, the Scotties 50 at the end of the game.
Actually, Jayla Crane was fouled on that very last play, so it looks like they're going to go ahead and give her free throws and then end the game.
I didn't even expect that. Didn't even expect that at all.
Sports are a funny thing. Now the game is over.
The game is officially over. Double zeros. Panthers 67, Scotties 50. We'll be back here in just a little bit. You're watching High School Hoops on the 7 Mountain Sports Network.
Your perfect vehicle is waiting at Don Franklin Kia in Bowling Green. Choose from the rugged Kia Sportage, the spacious Telluride, the electrifying EV6, and more. All with Don Franklin's 10-year unlimited mile powertrain coverage. With a large inventory of new Kia models and a team of caring automotive professionals dedicated to you, Don Franklin Kia in Bowling Green is here to service all of your Kia needs. Hurry in today to Don Franklin Kia, driven by family.
At Morgantown Bank and Trust, a home equity line of credit offers you flexible access to the value in your home. With 5.99% introductory interest rate for the first 6 months, all the cash you need is right under your roof. Call today.
When you bundle home and auto, life can be easier. You choose coverage that makes sense for you, at a price that's right for you, and a local State Farm agent who's there for you.
Call State Farm agent Will Coker in Bowling Green today.
Oh, hold on for a second, children. Christmas is just around the corner, and I just want to let you know this year, the spa is the perfect way to relax after a long night of lugging those presents around the world. The only problem is, I can't invite my good friend Frosty over to join the fun.
Santa here with jolly good news. Save thousands on the best hot tub brands with immediate delivery. You've been nice. Now treat yourself. Only at Aqualand on Campbell Lane.
I want to buy this truck, man. This is perfect. It is a beautiful truck. Do you want to see the inside?
Is it available?
Yeah, sure is.
Is it available?
I just said it was.
Hey, how many miles has it got on it?
Just over 30,000 miles. Still practically new.
But it's got rain on it.
What? Do you want to see the inside? Do you have any questions?
No. I have to think about it. Also, it has rain on it.
Selling your car shouldn't be a pain. Bring your vehicle out to Toyota Bowling Green and we'll make sure you get taken care of.
At Morgantown Bank and Trust, a home equity line of credit offers you flexible access to the value in your home. With 5.99% introductory interest rate for the first 6 months, all the cash you need is right under your roof. Call today.
With State Farm Home Insurance, you can get the help you need from a local agent if things get complicated, and from our easy-to-use app whenever you need it.
Call State Farm agent Will Coker in Bowling Green today.
And welcome back. You're here with the Don Franklin Kia Bowling Green post-game show, and we're here with Demaya Allen, who is the player of the game. Demaya, talk about what were you doing down there enforcing your will on the Scotties to win tonight?
I knew I had to come out strong. First half we struggled, but we had to come back, get tougher, get down the paint, be stronger, and just come back more physical.
Well, congratulations. You are our player of the game tonight.
Thank you, sir.
We'll bring in Coach Savage. All right, so Coach Savage, talk about how you guys were able to withstand the Scotties when they were giving you all those punches and be able to still come out as the victors tonight.
I mean, our kids are mentally tough. They're just young, but they're tough. They're raised, their parents, they got great parents at home, and they make them do things, hold them accountable, and I can hold them accountable in coaching, and it makes it easier. It really does.
Well, Coach, we appreciate you. Congratulations
All right.
on the win today.
Uh-huh.
You've been watching the Don Franklin Kia of Bowling Green post-game report. We'll be right back after this.
With State Farm Home Insurance, you can get the help you need from a local agent if things get complicated, and from our easy-to-use app whenever you need it.
Call State Farm agent Will Coker in Bowling Green today.
Your perfect vehicle is waiting at Don Franklin Kia in Bowling Green. Choose from the rugged Kia Sportage, the spacious Telluride, the electrifying EV6, and more. All with Don Franklin's 10-year unlimited mile powertrain coverage. With a large inventory of new Kia models and a team of caring automotive professionals dedicated to you, Don Franklin Kia in Bowling Green is here to service all of your Kia needs. Hurry in today to Don Franklin Kia, driven by family.
on for a second, children. Christmas is just around the corner, and I just want to let you know this year, the spa is the perfect way to relax after a long night of lugging those presents around the world. The only problem is, can't invite my good friend Frosty over to join the fun.
Santa here with jolly good news. Save thousands on the best hot tub brands with immediate delivery. You've been nice. Now treat yourself. Only at Aqualand on Campbell Lane.
When you bundle home and auto, life can be easier. You choose coverage that makes sense for you, at a price that's right for you, and a local State Farm agent who's there for you.
Call State Farm agent Will Coker in Bowling Green today.
All right, we are back with the Don Franklin of Bowling Green Kia post-game report, and we'll look at some of the team stats for today's game. First, starting off with the Russellville Panthers, they had 35 rebounds, 23 turnovers, 16 fouls, and they were 12 of 17 of free throws. And for the Glasgow Lady Scotties, they had 25 rebounds, 24 turnovers, 20 fouls, and they were 50%, 10 of 20 on the free throws. And for our tonight's player of the game, brought to you by Warren RECC and NCTC, is Demaya Allen, who had 21 points. For your high-speed internet needs, choose NCTC, powered by Warren RECC. Fast, reliable service with a hometown touch. And we'd also like to thank our sponsors for tonight's game: Warren RECC, NCTC, Toyota of Bowling Green, State Farm agent Will Coker, Edmonton State Bank, Morgantown Bank and Trust, Aqualand Pool and Spa, and as always, Don Franklin. You have been listening to the Don Franklin of Bowling Green Kia post-game report on 7 Mountain Sports Network. Stay tuned. Our next game will be on just a minute.